Friends, a very good afternoon to all of you. I'd like to welcome you all to the afternoon session as we do it every Saturday, where we bring a lot of news, a lot of views, and we bring you a lot of information about the real estate industry. I'm sure we help you to bring information that either you're a buyer or you are a seller or you are a realtor or you are an entrepreneurial mindset. We bring a lot of information at your doorstep to make sure that it helps you to make the right decision in your life. I personally feel real estate, buying, selling, or investing is one of the biggest decisions of life. You need right information, you need right guidance, and you need right mindset, especially in your surrounding, so that you can make a right decision. Now we always talk about buyer, seller, investor, realtor. Is there anything more to this in this industry or no? Is there anything which has been neglected, which has not been brought enough into notice of people, or we have not been educated on that aspect of our life, especially into real estate industry? When something is not even talked about, people don't really put focus onto that because that is not something which is very popular. But then comes a person, then comes an individual who tries to break the chinks of the industry, who tries to go against the stream and make some calls, make some decisions, which most of the time, that particular individual has to go through a lot of challenges, a lot of problems, and I would say a lot of bashing from the people within the industry, within the organization, and within the society. But that person, his dream, have a strong belief on his thought process, and he has a vision to do something extraordinary into that particular industry. And I call that person as an entrepreneur. So entrepreneurship is all about swimming against the stream. Everybody feels comfortable to go with the tide, to go with the stream, because it's so easy to swim. But it is so challenging, it is so complicated, and most of the time you are alone onto that journey. And I think that is what the real beauty of that journey, that you are going against the crowd. You are trying to do something which nobody never thought of. That entrepreneurial mindset always makes sure, in spite of all the odds, all the challenges, he or she keeps working on his own vision. Today, we are going to talk a story of an entrepreneur and his journey, how he made sure that he go against the tide and he made those decisions, he made those calls, which is definitely going to be a change for the industry, which is definitely going to raise a lot of eyebrows, and many people are going to approach him for his decision that, you know what, this is not the right approach, you shouldn't have done this. But this is what is going to happen. This is what is going to make a difference in the industry. So before we talk about that particular individual, let me introduce Mr. Kamal Tomar. So, Kamal, how are you?
I'm good, Raman. How are you?
Very fantastic, Kamal. And Kamal, how is everything going on?
Everything fantastic. I mean, we had a very good, I would say, a very successful launch of one of our first branch in Cambridge, and that is with the name of Save Max Grand. I'm still sitting in the same branch office, having an amazing view of River Grand River in front of me, and a beautiful office we have here. And it was an amazing event, I would say, where we could we have our dignitaries as the mayor, we have MP, we have councillor here, and really good discussion going further, and we see a lot of potential in this market, and this location is amazing as well. So I would say it has been a pleasant morning till now, and I think it's going to be more pleasant next day, coming day, I meant to say.
That's fantastic, Kamal. I think you already took all the enthusiasm from me. I actually wanted to talk about that. I wanted to make sure that I give you an opportunity to share with all our viewers. We have done something new today. You and me both here are here in Cambridge, and we are doing the inauguration for our office here in Cambridge. So you first tell me a little bit about this whole episode, what we have done today, and then we are definitely going to talk about the man himself. As I was talking to you, as I was talking about the entrepreneurship, about adopting a different route in the life. So first tell me about the whole incidents, the whole episode, what we have done today in Cambridge here.
So as I was mentioning, we have got our another feather in the cap. That's our Cambridge location. That's our first location in Cambridge, and it here we have been talking to a lot of entrepreneurs. But at last we got a gentleman who had a clear vision, like, and he shared the same passion the way we have, and then it was like a win-win situation for us, and we thought of like that's the right time now. And initially we were like contemplating, like, because of the COVID situation, that what would be the best time, what would it, then it said like every day is the best time, and we thought of just going and for the inauguration. And the second best part was like we got a very good local support, I would say, from the councillor here, the mayor herself, and the MP here. So they contributed and they shared their thoughts. And what I see, the city has a lot to offer, and now it's our time to share those opportunities with the local youths here. Tell them how they can be successful. Tell them how when they join hands with Save Max, we can give them a new direction. So I would say it was a pretty good experience till now, and we are really excited to be here.
Uh, that's really great, Kamal. So to all the viewers, I would love to share this great news with you. As you all know, SaveMax has a plan to expand all across the country. And we were looking for people who have the same entrepreneurial mindset, who have the same thought process, where we can all become part of a wonderful journey. And what our journey is, that is the most important aspect. And I think I should share a vision with people, what we think about the journey of success. I personally feel, as a leader of this organization, as the founder of SaveMax, I kept redefining success for myself. When I started this journey, at that time, the success was maybe if we do 50 deals or 100 deals, that is the success. But with the time, I realized that is not the real success. The real beauty of the success is when we make people in our surrounding as success stories. And I think there's a different fun, there's a different satisfaction in that journey. And I kept enjoying that journey every single time when I see a new entrepreneur, a new mindset comes and joins hands with us. So we were looking for more and more entrepreneurial mindset people. And I came across a wonderful personality. The best and the loveliest part about this individual is The moment you come and meet him, you are definitely going to be attracted by his magnetism. The simple reason behind that is he's surrounded so much with positivity, with new ideas. His thought process is so mature. And above all, he was willing, he was ready to go against the stream. I think that is what the true entrepreneurship is. So without making too much delay onto this, I would love to introduce our business associate, our leader in Cambridge, Mr. RJ Sahi. So RJ, I would like to welcome you here.
Thank you, Raman. Thank you, Kamal. It's an honor to be here. The grand opening. I'm speechless.
Perfect. So RJ, I know you are really enjoying the day today, and there's a lot of excitement out there. First of all, tell me, how was your experience for today?
Wow. My experience for today is, I will remember this day for the rest of my life. It's my third baby. I have two children. It's my third child today. It's the mayor came on. We had the councillor come in personally to meet us today, support us with our inauguration. They came directly to our office and knocked on our door and called us, said, "We want to come in and have some cake and party with you guys." So we've had an impact, and it's been super exciting. It's a blessing. I'm humble. I'm absolutely humble today.
That's great. And Ajay, you talked about blessings. I'm a firm believer of the blessings. And you know what? I really felt so happy, so proud when you brought your parents, you brought your father and mother there to cut the ribbon and do the inauguration of the office. And so you and me share a lot of thought process. I always believe, like, we do such a big functions, award ceremonies and all this stuff. I always ask my father to come at the stage and bless everybody who works in the organization. And you know what? Those blessings means a lot to us. And not only their blessings, I make sure that we collect as many blessings as we can. Of course, we live in a world, especially right now during the pandemic, like lot many people, they are thinking of like slowing down and all this stuff because of this. But wasn't it surprising that we as a SaveMax family are planning to grow, are expanding our business operations, not only to Ontario, but to the other parts of the country as well?
Absolutely. And today you made an announcement that we got more trademarks across the world. We are growing exponentially. It's exciting. I am ecstatic to be a part of this at this early stage and be one of the first expanding out of the GTA franchises. And we're we're ready for business.
Excellent. So, Arjay, today is your day. I would like to hear from you, your journey, how you entered into the real estate business, and what has been your experience and all this stuff. Because there are a lot many people who wants to become part of your team, who wants to learn from your experience. And you know what, viewers, I would like to mention a very beautiful thing of something very special about SaveMax Grand. That is the name of the franchise operation which we have started today in Cambridge. And I was stunned. I was thrilled when RJ took me to his office. The moment I entered, wow, simply wow, what an ambience. It is so welcoming. The moment you will enter into the office, you will find such beautiful cabins, beautiful boardroom where at least like 10, 15 people can sit over there. And you know what, RJ, I loved about when you took me to your office and I could see the Grand River from there. That brings a lot of energy to the system. That brings a lot of power to the system. And anybody who's going to get connected, I'm pretty sure their success is going to be tremendous. So tell me more about this location in Cambridge.
So it's a landmark building. We are on 73 Water Street, which is off Hessler, turning to Water Street. We're overlooking the Grand River, and all the offices basically have a view of the Grand River. It's scenic. It gives you, a stressful day. Sometimes you need a little break, and you just turn around, and it's right there for you. You take a 5 minute break and you're back and refreshed because it's nature. And I'm very connected with nature myself, as you were saying you are as well, Raman. I think it's very important, and it just rejuvenates you. This building, we're basically in the center of or the old Cambridge, City Hall. Basically, we're sitting here. We got state of the art facility with ample room for new agents or agents that are looking for a change to come over. We got, like you said, there's a great boardroom. The facility we got basically ready for everybody. Whoever wants to join, we're more than welcome to take on interviews and see if you're part of this team. We'll be more than welcome to discuss it further. But yeah, so we're right in the core of Cambridge with all the food district here, the eateries, you take a scenic walk if you wanted to. Victoria Park is down the street from here, which is one of the most magnificent parks here. So we're here and we're ready for business. I'm going to keep saying that. We're ready for business.
And that's great, RJ. And to all my viewers, guys, this is very important in life. I know many times people, especially in our industry, they talk about, you know what, you don't need an office to do your business. You don't need an ambience over there. You don't need like a good location over there. But trust me, this is what my personal experience of life, being into the real estate industry for almost 13 years. But I know that time period might be very short for many people, like 12, 13 years in the real estate industry is not a big time. But sold 10,000 houses in last 10 years. I think that talks about the experience what we carry in our resume. So guys, this office is located on such a beautiful, right? You can overview the river from your own office. Think about it. You have stress of whole day when you're running with the clients, jumping and bumping with buyers and sellers and doing this and everything. Everything happens in real estate industry. And you want a moment of peace. You want to rejuvenate yourself. You want to recharge yourself. Think about it. What do you think at that time? You think of going into a place where you can encounter nature, where you can see something very soothing to your mind and brain. But now, when you are becoming part of the SaveMax grand family, you don't need to go anywhere. You just come to your office and you are rejuvenating yourself for a whole day. Isn't it amazing? Isn't it an added bonus to you, an added advantage to you? Kamal, what's your take on to that? You have seen the location yourself. You have seen the office yourself. And I always find you putting a very wonderful perspective to the things. What is your take on to this?
Raman, when I discussed with RJ and when he selected his franchisee name as Grand, and I was like, okay, there is a Grand River in Cambridge. But when we saw this office, I would say that's just a blessing because it is just bang opposite to the river and the name matches with the river, and it was like an something that nature is giving a blessing to him kind of a thing. So I was like thrilled seeing that amazing ambience. And like, in fact, I would like to add something here, what I saw with what I heard as per your discussion with the counselor. Like, the people here are looking to have some more positivity in their life. They're looking to some more opportunities, and she as a counselor really see this as an opportunity that, okay, if we are bringing a new office here, so probably it might be beneficial for the youth, and they are diligently looking to work towards those things. And I strongly believe that part, that this is the time where we are entering, and there are many people looking to have the income, source of income, and getting something into real estate is a very strong thing for them as well. So like, I believe the timing is really right. The location is amazing, and I would say these things really match up well, and I see a lot of positivity coming around here.
That's great. Kamal, it is very important to have an excellent ambience and the right I would say surroundings to your office. But it is equally important to have a great leader, a great team lead who is willing to share his experience, his learnings of life, his learnings of the industry. And of course, like, we have, I personally feel proud to have RJ leading the charge, taking the baton into his hand, and making sure that we are here to do business, but business with a vision, with a thought process that we are here to contribute to the economy of this beautiful city. And I was really very impressed. I could see the charm in Mayor's eyes. Honorable Mayor Catherine, she was part of the inauguration event today, and Member of Parliament, a couple of councillors, and the most surprising moment was when when one of the councillors, she walked to the office and she said, "I wanted to give you guys a surprise." Ajay, I think you have created a great impression into this beautiful city. So Ajay, tell me about your journey as a realtor. How did you start your career?
That's I've been okay. Let's go back. So started 2010. I started as a buyer agent. One of my friends was a realtor, and I joined him originally. Had a couple of other businesses that originally failed, and I was down and I didn't know what to do. So I got my real estate license. My friends said, "Come join me," and I started joining him. The first year with him, I was a buyer agent. I did about, I think it was 14 deals, and the money was, whoa, this is amazing. I love brand new car. Never did life before. This is incredible. But the satisfaction of the sale transaction and helping people was more than the money itself. And that drove me more, to see the smile on people's faces when we won a deal or got a better deal for them, or we got them the house of their dreams they wanted. Because as soon as you take a house or potential buyer and you see that glow on their face, it resonates with you inside. And that's where I took the step and said, you know what, this is not a career, this is my lifestyle. And then from there, the first year we were with one of the larger brokerages, and my senior, he was in the business 10 years, and he wanted to go into a luxury brand. So we ended up, he called me in for a quick meeting and said, "Listen, it's lunchtime. Either you're coming with me by 2 o'clock, you let me know, or you can stay here. I'm going to a luxury brand brokerage." I had no other option but to say, "I'm coming with you." So I jumped in on the boat with them, and we were in a luxury real estate where I was doing it with a team. I had a team leader, and we were working I did that for about 8 years. And then it came to a point where I was like, you know what, I think I can lead a little bit more and help a little bit more with other new agents, because I was doing that already with agents coming in on board to this team brokerage. I would help the new agents come on. I would help them with offers or listing presentations, or going in with buyers, how to prep a buyer and verify and make sure the buyer is qualified. And just doing the diligence beforehand, even your clauses, making sure you got the correct clauses. So I was helping on the back end with them. And it came to a point where my career, I was like, I need to do something more. I couldn't figure it out. And so I went independent for 1 year. And then I started doing my broker course. As I'm doing my broker course, SaveMax pops up. Okay, let me see what SaveMax is. Opportunity for a franchise. I'm like, I got to call Gummel here, because Gummel is available. Called Gummel. I said, "Listen, I'm doing my broker course right now, and what is SaveMax? How does this work?" As soon as I went in, it was just like a warm hug. Incredible feeling. The love you guys give. First of all, I know people may not understand that are on. It's incredible. The support you get. I've been working in this industry for 10, 11 years now, and I've never, ever got that support, even to this date, from even my buyer agent or the first agent I worked with, let alone the team I worked with. We never got to that level. But as soon as I came to SaveMax, it was a whole different level. Anytime I call Gummel, picks up. It could be 11 o'clock at night, and I'm like, "Gummel, I'm having anxiety. What do I do?" "Don't worry, RJ, we got you." I call Raman. "I need a sign up. It's 11:30. 10 minutes later, sign was up. That was my transitioning period, because I wasn't sure what I was doing. I was transitioning over, and the support was immaculate. So now all of a sudden we got brokerage, and we're here, and I'm excited, and I know we got the support behind from SaveMax Corporate, And anybody that wants to join here now at Cambridge, it may be you're an existing agent, or if you're a brand new agent, or if you're looking to get your license, guys, give us a call. You give me a call directly as well. I'm going to give my number out, direct number, not the office number. So if anybody needs anything, you have any questions, any concerns, or you want to know what SaveMax is about, you guys want to know where our brokerage is, you want to take a tour of the office, we're more than happy to help you out with that. So I'm just going to give my number out to everybody. My phone number is 416-400-8229. Again, 416-400-8229. If anybody wants to contact me directly, that's my direct cell phone number. You can call me anytime. So that's my story in a nutshell. But that's how my journey started, and I'm blessed to be here today. Absolutely blessed.
Yeah. Actually, it is. You know what? That 10-year success story, that 10-year story which you shared, it really resonates a lot with my own story. Because I think you and me share a common vision where we want to help, we want to come forward and share our experience, share our learning with other realtors. Because I personally feel there is no competition out there. The more we help and support each other, the better the industry is going to become. And I think this industry was lacking on the model was very flat. There was only two options: either you are a realtor, or you are a broker, or you are owning a franchisee, or whatever you are doing. Uh, but most of the time, I think the bigger side of the business was kept for the elite class. And a normal realtor was kept away from that particular side, because the bigger brands, they try to dominate. And I know when I started thinking out of the way, when I started launching, when I was thinking of launching SaveMax, and we took our initial decisions to be in the market, I was bullied by the bigger brands. I was really bullied at every aspect. Either it was financial, or it was kind of threatening and whatnot. But you know what? I think that is what the real beauty of this journey. And I could see the same passion, the same aggression in your eyes, in your actions. And I knew that, you know what? RJ is going to do something amazing, amazing for this beautiful city. And, together we are going to contribute more towards the economy, towards the society, and making sure that we bring success to a lot many other people out there who are not really getting the kind of support which they truly deserve. Because real estate, everybody is intelligent. Whosoever is getting the realtor license, they're smart enough. But what brings them success or failure is the initial first 6 months to 12 years, 6 months to 12 months support. After that, you also need a support to go to your next level. And I think with your story, lot many people, lot many realtors can resonate that when they come and become part of your team in Cambridge, there is a ray of hope for them to go to the next level. There's a ray of hope for them to grow. There's a ray of hope for them to become a true entrepreneur, I would say. And this is what the beauty which we are going to create into the system. Kamal, what
Yeah,
is
yeah, Raman. Yeah, I completely agree with you. And good part about RJ is his passion. Like he is uh, really too fast, I would say. Really, I mean, he's too on to the things. Like there is no delay of things, there is no delay of decisions. Like, so that is something which I strongly feel is required in today's time, when even you have a team lead, or a leader like that, then definitely you are going to be successful with his experience, and with his vision. Because when I met RJ, he was like, Kamal, I just don't want to open any brokerage. I want to do something different, and I want to grow. I want to grow with SaveMax. So that was something real strong statement. Because we do meet many people, we do meet many entrepreneurs, but yeah, there is always a hunger, there is always a appetite we can see in them, that goes with the vision, and his actions were started matching that. So I am a strong believer of that thought. And he is an amazing leader, and I believe that in Cambridge, if anyone is looking to get a taste of SaveMax, how we are creating success for so many realtors, so many people around us. You can be here, just meet RJ. He is an amazing guy. You will get amazing training and a lot of support from here.
Absolutely, Kamal, and I think you have articulated in a wonderful words. When it comes to support, it is not only that RJ is there to support and help. I personally promise you guys, there's a lot of support from the corporate office. There's a lot of support from SaveMax International. Either it is having the support of a time trainer, or it is having the support of interconnected business within the cities through the franchises. Either it is Alberta, Edmonton, Calgary, or it is Cambridge, or it is Toronto, or it is Mississauga, Markham. We are expanding Ajax, going to Ottawa. So you will see a lot of interconnection of the business. And we don't just say it, we do it. That is the most important thing, guys. I have heard a lot many places. Ajay, I'll share an interesting story with you. I was in Calgary and I was meeting with one of the individual to talk about like about the SaveMax franchise and all the stuff. So we were having a great meeting. So that person asked me a question. He said, Raman, why should I join SaveMax? And I said, wow, that's an interesting question. Why should I become part of SaveMax? So I asked him a question. He used to work in a brand, in a company where, like, it's almost like 100,000 realtors all across the country, all across the world works for that brand. So I said, Mr. X, I don't want to put his name over there. I said, Mr. X, tell me something. You are working here in Calgary. How confidently you can send your clients to a realtor in Toronto from your company and can have a full faith, can have a full confidence that your client will be treated well, you will be getting your referral, and in future, if there's a business which you are doing or which that individual is doing with that particular realtor from your company, you will be getting a share. As his answer was, I will never ever my client to the other realtor who is working under the same brand. And I said, in SaveMax, I guarantee you, you can do that. And you will do that. That is the reason why you should be part of SaveMax family. And I feel proud today that particular individual is owning a franchisee there in Calgary and has done 6 deals with referral to each other in Toronto and in Alberta. And the beauty was, we got one of the team in Toronto got a referral from another team member in Alberta 2 years before. 2 years before. After 2 years, when the time came to sell the property which they bought for that particular individual, they called him back and said, Mister, we are doing another deal with the same client which you referred to us, and you will be having your referral in the next check. And that was a proud moment for me. That is the time when I realized that we have built a system which works for each other's success. So, RJ, there are a lot many of these stories which I can share. Today, we're talking about Cambridge. So tell me a little bit more about Cambridge market. How is the market over here? Of course, like you and me were talking, and we have big plans to expand our business operations to Calgary. And not only that, the kind of support we are getting from the mayor, from the MPs, from the councillors, I'm pretty sure SaveMax is going to be a grand success story.
It absolutely will be, Raman. Cambridge, the market is thriving. The prices here are still, great pricing for people coming out of the GTA looking to get into a home, or even, starter homes. From condos, we're getting condos being built here. There's 2 more projects proposed already that are going to be built right on the river here. So it's going to be apartment hotel, a condo hotel that's been proposed and approved now. So the downtown core is going to be, it's going to be changing. This is the new place for people that are looking for something different. Can the market here, as I stated before, multiple offers on properties that were never unheard of, and now it's everybody's moving because of COVID. Now people are looking for something even more space, a little bit more peace. Where the river's right there, you can walk around the river, not too far from your home. it's ample opportunity here. And we've got brand new construction coming up off the 401 as well. We've got more off Dundas and Franklin as well. So there's a lot of new construction coming up here. So if you're looking for a brand new home, maybe a townhome or a detached home or a condo, this is the place to be. So it's up and coming. It's already, people already know of Cambridge, but now it's going to be the new bigger city, and they're growing. As the councillor stated today, they're looking for support from Richards as well to grow it and really make Cambridge a new staple city, right?
And Arjay, I am really, because, we also kept doing a lot of business here in Cambridge in the past years, and the way this market is growing, the way, data and stats, and there are a lot many people, just because of the beautiful access for one, from the trucking industry who love to come and settle down here in Cambridge. It is a good opportunity for them. And now, guys, the good news is SafeMax is here locally. So you can definitely going to get a lot of advantage because of the local office, because of a wonderful team leader, because of the wonderful team. And guys, I promise you, I assure you, you expect nothing but the best from our team here. But I would also like to make a request and from you. We are looking for business. I'm very open and loud about it. Of course, to the Cambridge community, I am pretty sure, I'm confident that we are going to get support from you. And I want to give you a personal assurance as well. Everywhere, wherever SafeMax has done great, SafeMax has done fantastic, we made sure we contribute towards the community. We contribute towards the society out there, because we are not here just to do business. We are here to make a difference in people's life. We are here to create more jobs. We are here to create more awareness programs for the youth, so that we can we can give them a right thought process, and we can take them away from drugs, from gangs, and from any other illegal activity. We put them into the positive direction. And that is what the mantra, that is what the real dream, what we Save Maxians carry all across the country. I know our family is growing, we are getting bigger, but that does not mean that we are not fully equipped for the business. The way we are setting up our establishments, the way more and more leaders are, more entrepreneurs. This is what the beauty of the entrepreneurship. An entrepreneur does not only bring the beauty, the success to his own business, but he creates success for others. He creates success for the community where he is flourishing, he or she is flourishing for their business. So Kamal, how excited are you about the Cambridge?
As I said, Raman, I'm really excited about starting our business operations here. And the more excitement is because we have a strong leadership here. We have RJ here. Definitely entire team is there to support any new realtor, may it be training, may it be mentorship. The way we have been doing in other parts of the country, same business model we will be adopting here. So people can be rest assured that even if they come here, they will get the entire hand holding, they will get a lot of big support from RJ, and we will ensure that they have a good, successful journey with us.
And Kamal, I want everybody to see this beautiful sales sign for luxury homes with the, I love the signs. Guys, look at it. I really feel proud when I see these signs are going in the neighborhood, and I know Cambridge is going to be flooded with these signs very soon.
Right.
There is a great market in Cambridge. We have a great team over here, and I know many people are going to send their wishes and blessings to our Cambridge operations. In next 6 to 12 months, it is going to be an amazing journey. I'm not going to promise you, I'm not going to tell you that there will not be a problem or challenges. One thing I promise you, one thing I assure you, Whenever there's a problem, whenever there's a challenge, you will have the full backup, full support from the corporate office. It doesn't matter what time of the day and night it is. It doesn't matter what kind of weather it is. It doesn't matter what kind of challenge it is. Because I think this is what is the beauty we have created in SaveMax, the kind of level of supports we have created. We always believed in providing a three-tier support system where there are three people on the backup at any level to provide support. Either it is a realtor, or it is our client, or it is our business associates, or it is our entrepreneurial partners, I would say. So if that kind of support is there, if the intentions are good, I don't see any good reason of success not coming to your doorstep. But again, my definition of success, I would definitely love to share one more time. When we create success for others is the true success. And I'm pretty sure you are going to prove that. You are going to create that success for a lot many other entrepreneurs over here. And also the kind of beauty we are creating in SaveMax system, that RJ as a franchisee can open up another franchisee under his own banner, because we want people to grow. We want people to come forward as an entrepreneur. So we don't want to restrict their growth. We want to make sure that we give ample opportunities and the right platform so that everybody has a next level for them. And that is what the real fun of the journey of life is. Kamal?
That's so true, Raman, and I would wish all the luck for success to RJ, and I know it's going to be an amazing journey here.
That's really great. So RJ, I would like you to share your message, of course, your address and the phone number one more time, so that the realtors in Cambridge area or in the surroundings area, or even those realtors who are working in Peel, but they are very frequently doing business in Cambridge, they can come and become part of our office in Cambridge. And not only that, not only it is for SaveMax team members, any other realtor from any other brokerage, if they want to use SaveMax office in Cambridge, more than welcome. This is what the beauty of the real estate industry is, that we all are partners to each other. We all are cooperating to each other. So RJ, please give me your office address, phone number, and office. A lot many people, they are going to contact us, and we will definitely be very humbled and honored to get the right set of people associated with SaveMax brand.
For sure, absolutely. So again, once again, we're located at 73 Water Street North in Cambridge. So it's about 7 minutes south of the 401, downtown Cambridge. Our phone number, my direct cell phone number, is 416-400-8229. Again, 416-400-8229. My direct cell phone number. You call me anytime. We're looking for anybody that wants to be successful. We want to help you. Like that's our success. Like Raman, I love what you said. That's exactly what we want. It's my vision is to help others get to another level and push them. So if that's what you're looking for, guys, give us a call. We're here to support you in any and all directions. And once again, Kamal and Raman, thank you so much for this amazing opportunity. This is just starting.
Thank you, Ajay. Thank you for joining us for today's show. And I really wish you good luck from the bottom of my heart. And let's work hard. Let's make sure that we create success for many other people who are in our surrounding. And not only that, I'm pretty sure SaveMax Grant is going to do amazing in Cambridge. And we are definitely going to contribute a lot towards the society as well. That is what is the real success for a business is. Thank you very much, RJ, for being part of the team. Thank you.
Thanks, RJ.
So now there are a lot many entrepreneurs heard a beautiful journey, how a person started his career as a realtor, never thought of going above and beyond that level, but he has dreams. He wanted to do something extraordinary. He wanted to help others. But unfortunately, he could not get the right platform. Though he was working in a team as well, he worked as an independent realtor as well, but he could not. I would say there's not the right platform to guide him to the right direction. But when he heard about SaveMax, he loved the idea. He met you. You are an amazing person. What's your, if somebody has the same aspiration, they are doing business from last 7, 10 years, but there is some hitch in their mind. There is some hesitation in their mind. I always tell them, guys, you come and talk. There's nothing wrong in it. So you have to break that barrier. You have to take that initiative. Otherwise, Kamal won't come to know that you have that aspirations. Am I right?
Yeah, that's so true, Raman. In fact, I would say a couple of my meetings last, I would say in last 1.5 months. So when I meet different individuals, I met people who very confidently came and told me that, Kamal, I have not spent a single penny in marketing, and hey, I am doing a good, amazing business. So how do you feel that I can do better here, because I will be working in a team? What do you think that can be? SaveMax can help me to grow. So I just told him very simple and plain that imagine when you're not spending any money, you're doing this good. And if we join hands and we have a strong platform where marketing, other things are done with SaveMax, you can actually do a lot of wonders. You are really getting good references from clients. That means you are growing. You are having a good service. But now why don't you see yourself growing to the next level and create more success stories like yours? And he really liked that idea that, yeah, definitely it makes a lot of sense, because working alone he can only hit to some x numbers, I would say, or maybe journey won't be the way an entrepreneur journey is. Then he realized that, yeah, that needs to be done, and we had a good discussion. So my point was, sometimes people, they are doing good, but they are directionless. They don't know now what to do, and sometimes they keep themselves in that shell, that should we go and talk or not. That was one thing. Second thing was, some of them come with an notion that there is a lot of hassles in the business. There is a lot of paperwork involved. There is a lot of admin work required. So we explain them that you don't have to worry about that, because SaveMax is going to take care of that. You just focus on business development part that you have been doing, and just share your journey with other realtors so that they can be successful like you. The way we are creating more success for other people, we train you how to create that for your own team. So I would say the same message to everyone, that if you are looking to grow and you have that experience, and sometimes even if you are new to the industry as well, just come and talk to us. We have a lot for everyone, for maybe realtor, maybe an entrepreneur, whatever your journey is, maybe even for the broker of records. I would say there are so many broker of records out there, and I just interviewed almost 8 to 10 broker of records from different companies, and they really like the idea that nowadays they don't have that much finances to actually open their own business. They were very honest with me, and they said, Kamal, but we want to run the team. We have that aspiration to grow with you, and can you give us an opportunity? Then we gave them an opportunity, and they are joining hands with us. So we have opportunity for every level. In fact, even for the on-roll employees, we are even looking for people in training. We are looking for people in marketing. So there is a lot we have to offer. So if someone is looking to enhance their career in real estate, just give us a call. My number is 416-333-8747. You can call me anytime and we can discuss more.
Perfect. That's great. Kamal. It's really good and strong message out there. Kamal, you were talking about an interesting aspect, and I know there are a lot many people who were actually running small brokerages, and who had an aspiration to grow their business, but unfortunately, because of the high costs or because of not the proper support, proper, I would say, guidance, they were not really getting the right direction to that particular journey. And at SaveMax has really created a setup where We have brought the cost of business down so much that it automatically becomes profitable for somebody to do the business. Am I right?
Yeah, Raman, not alone cost. Cost is definitely one factor, because now you can have profit in two ways. That what I feel. One is where you are increasing your top line, where you're increasing your sales. Definitely, you're increasing your. But the second part is how you're controlling your cost. How can you reduce cost that adds to your bottom line? That's your net profit. Very recently, I had a discussion with one of the guys, and he was working with one of the very big brand, and he worked for 1 or 2 years. He was running a brokerage, but when he came to us, he said like, "Hey, these are my numbers. I work with this X brand, and I have no idea what I've been doing in the last 2 years, because no one from the company actually told him that how he has to do the hiring. No one actually came and holded his hand, even as an entrepreneur, and told him that don't worry, we will tell you that how to make these 5 or 6 realtors of you successful. But because the thin line, the margin is so less, that many times the businesses running out there, they're just running, not even meeting cost. They sometimes start bleeding. So I always tell that it's no harm in discussing, just seeing our business model, because we strongly say that all our business model are profitable. It's a win-win situation, not only for an entrepreneur, even for a realtor. So when we discuss with him the support what we provide and how we see our business partners as, he was just thrilled. He said like never from his company he ever got that guidance and direction, that what he should be doing in training, how he should be marketing himself, what are the campaigns that will be required. The small part what I see there was because he is too small for a very big company. So for them it was like, okay, there is one of the franchisee or one of the business partner may not be earning, but rest remaining are earning. So the focus of the company shifted from him to other, and now he is in a situation where he has nothing just to lose. So that's a very good eye opener for many. Like if you are not able to manage that margin, at least come and talk to us. We can give you that formula, we can tell you and guide you. Even you don't work with us, that's perfectly fine, but at least make money, because you are there running the offices, you have got fixed costs there. We can really tell you, how you can mitigate those things. So yeah, that's what Raman I just wanted to share.
Of course, Kamal, and many time I really enjoy all the analysis, all what you do, because you're meeting these people on daily basis, and sometimes I feel that you understand their problems uh, from the right perspective. And this is what the beauty we are creating in SaveMax system, that we are providing platform for somebody to perform. You can rich, but believe me, you have no headache of the brokerage, because all that back end part has been taken care by somebody who is doing it from last 10 years, almost a decade. Kamal, the biggest challenge comes to people. Why many people they don't make that call? Why many people they don't make that decision of becoming an entrepreneur? Just because they are afraid of the hassles. They are afraid of how we are going to handle the trust accounts, how we are going to handle the RICO inspection, how we are going to handle day-to-day business operations, hiring of people. Come on, guys, everything has been taken care for you. You just have to make up your mind to take that extra step. And what that extra step is, come on? What is that extra
just
step?
just give me a call.
There you go. You know what, Kamal? That is what I love about you. Sometimes you just read my mind. So you don't need to worry about that. You just need to make a call. But Kamal, you have given me half information. What is the full information?
Means my number
There you
4163.
go. How people should give you a call?
Yeah, my so it's 416-333-8747. You can call me anytime. And I see one of the messages that someone wants to know more about the business model, where people are joining hands with us who don't have even real estate license. I would say just give me a call, because we are short of time here. That will be a little long discussion. So anyone looking to know more about any of these business models, just give us a call.
Perfect. So, guys, uh, this was the story for today where we shared an amazing journey of an entrepreneur who was looking for the right form to explore his entrepreneurial skills. And when he became part of SaveMax family, you can definitely see a lot of change in his vision, his future growth, and the way he is planning to expand his business exponentially. This is just the start of the journey. I know 10 years before, 11 years before, we started this journey from the basement of a house. But today, when I look back, I feel proud that we are having a vision to expand ourselves worldwide. Of course, that journey is not going to be easy. That journey is not going to be a piece of cakewalk. But believe me, that journey can be very easy. It can be really a cakewalk for us if you keep showering your blessings on us. And that is what I'm looking for, more blessings. It is your choice. Either you want to give that blessing in terms of blessings or you want to give that blessings in terms of business. Both are welcome. Right, Kamal?
Yeah, of
Because
course.
business is a blessings too. Great, Kamal. So, Kamal, thank you very much. And a special thanks to RJ. Guys, one more time, I would love to share with you. We have our office opening done today in Cambridge, which is SaveMax Grand Reality at 73 Water Street North. The phone number to reach Mr. RJ is 416-400-8229. If you want to become part of our team in Cambridge or in surrounding areas, please don't hesitate to give a call to him. And if you want to fulfill your dream of entrepreneurship in real estate industry, you know who to call. Mr. Kamal Tomar, 416-333-8747. Thank you very much for joining us today. Have an amazing day ahead. Stay safe. Enjoy your day with your family. And the last thing, keep sending your blessings to us. Thank you very much.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Raman. See you next week.
Bye.